Since my colleague has already said it all, I wouldn't take much of your time. Like he said, Ghana is one of the most beautiful countries in West Africa. And also, it served as the gateway to Africa as well, as he earlier indicated. Yes, and it happens to be that this month is Ghana month, because we just celebrated our 66th anniversary. So we just had it on 6 March, and there was a lot of celebrations. So I think we've said it all. So this is our first president, and he means a lot to us. So he's trying to tell us that Ghana is also a very peaceful and loving country. And I think it's evident everywhere. Like David indicated, we have various kinds of languages, Ga, Chi, and they are all very simple to learn. So if you are ready to learn, we'll teach you. So Ghana is considered as Gold Coast. We called it Gold Coast in the past because it is up to date still. Some parts of Ghana you can still find natural minerals, barely on the floor. So in the ancient times, when you walk by the seashore, you could actually find gold just lying on the coastal belt. So that was why it was called Gold Coast. And up to date, you can still find some. So when you get to Ghana, be careful on the ground. Yeah, so everything is almost said. But there are some interesting places. We have the Ghana National Museum, Cape Three Points, Elmina Castle, Cape Coast Castle, Boti Falls, Abri Botanical Gardens, Paga Crocodile Pond. In fact, this is a very unique place in the north where you can actually sit at the back of a crocodile. It won't bite you because the crocodile is considered sacred. So per the traditional way, you will be ushered a way to go about touching them. You can sit them, can touch their tail. They won't do you anything. Yes. And the Bobri Falls, okay. All right, so I think everything has been said about our national anthem, the emblems. The emblem also shows eagle. The eagle shows the strength. And we believe in freedom and justice. So like our national anthem was being played, we all had to stand up because it was a struggle. And the meaning of the national anthem is the fight of our forefathers, because most of them lost their lives. And it means so much to us. And as such, like all Ghanaians, have a sense of patriotism. So the essence of freedom and justice. So these emblem, we have the staff symbolizing agriculture. That is the agricultural catalyst and stuff. Okay, that is also the tower. That is also the forest, the tree, yeah. And just, okay. Oh, yeah, just I think a few days ago, the Vice President of America, that is Kamala D. Harris, visited Ghana. And as David indicated, so this is the Independence Square. Yeah, this is actually a symbol of what we represent. So she just had a speech there just a few days ago. Yeah, and as David indicated about our culture, there are various ethics related to our cultural values. So as you see, this is Idris Elba. He came to pay homage to an Ashanti king, and there is something significant. You realize that he has removed the cloth down his shoulder line because he's greeting a chief. It's a sign of respect. And if you also look here, this is also a politician in our country, and he has to bow to the paramount chief in the north. So every region has a way that you have to conduct yourself, else you'll find yourself in trouble. Yeah, so this is Idris Elba, and of course he's also do we say, paraffinated in one of our local clothes. So this is kente cloth. This is some ornaments made from gold and other stuff. So this is how this diversified our culture is. It's all about royalty. Yes. So if you look at, this is also kente cloth. This is also a special cloth. So everything is uniquely made because these ornaments represent authority. So if you see this sheep, this cloth, nobody wears it except them. So when you see them in public places, they are always in these, and it's different. So for them, it's only one in the lot. Nobody wears it. And if, okay, in our culture too, even if you find yourself having a similar cloth, you are mandated to go and remove it, else you'll be in trouble. So it's only the kings who are supposed to wear them. Yes, and this is also one of our kinship ornamental decorations. So everything has a meaning. And this is from Greater Accra, where our sister Valentina comes from. In fact, she even resembles him. Yeah, so I think we've already explained in terms of leadership. This is our first president who helped us with the independence. This is Kofi Annan, former UN Secretary General, our past president and our current president. He also, this is Jerry John Rawlings. He just passed away a few years ago, but this is John Ajikun Kufuor. He's still around, yes. So this is our current president, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. Yeah. So in terms of kinship, our tradition and our customs vary from the north to the south. Everything is about authority, and as you can see, every item here represents something. So if you see, this is Ochihini. He has some leopards and in his cloth. It means a lot. When you come to my country, these have meanings. So when you see them, please be careful. Yes. Yeah. And as David indicated, like David is wearing, these two are all our traditional clothes. Aside the kente, we also have the smock. And this happens to be Vice President's wife. Yeah. So this is our former president. And he's also nicely adorned in our smock. And whenever you come to Ghana, please make sure you get some of these because they are very beautiful and very durable too. Yeah, and of course, we also have traditional. So as David earlier indicated, beads are also part of our culture. A cut across. And these are traditional sandals that spans from the north to the south. Yeah. Yeah, and as it was also indicated in our currency, we have national symbols. So whatever symbol here has a meaning. So this one the meaning is excellence. This one is perseverance. It goes on and on and on. Every one of them has a particular meaning. So this one is wisdom, nyansapo. We call it nyansapo, which means that a three chord can never be broken. So every one of them has a meaning. And this one happens to be one of our mostly used symbols. We call it jinyame. So the meaning is unless God, nobody can destroy you, unless God. So each one of them has a special meaning. Yeah. And of course, Ghana is blessed with agricultural production. Everything agriculture, we are there. So we have from cashew to cocoa to maize to millet to rice. And of course, like David earlier indicated, we have the open market where you do cross-cutting selection of your choice. So it's not like normally we have here. So we have an open market where you can make, and it makes it very nice because everybody has a way of choosing his own. Yeah. And of course, for food, when you come, there are many food that we have. So kenke for sure. When you get to Greater Accra, you have to get some. It's a must. For TZ, my God, I won't talk about that one. So these are foods that are really nice. And this is red that is made from plantain, beans, pear. Yeah. So they are simple to make too. Yeah. And of course, we have fufu, jollof, ampesi, kenke, red. And this is gari and beans. In fact, David said something. And when you come to my country, this is a very nutritious food. It's very affordable. And it's a delicacy everywhere. So when you come, just ask for gari and you can just say gobe. Yeah. Powerhouse, yes. Powerhouse. The food with the yellow background. Very necessary. Yeah, and Ghana too is noted for street foods. So we have popular street foods, that is roasted corn with coconut. It's very nice. And we also have plantain with granite, and also roasted plantain with granite. But this one, we call it kelewele, and it's very popular and very nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we also have, because plantain is in abundance, and there are certain districts that it's so much in abundance that they can even dash it to you for free. Yes. So we make plantain chips out of it, and that one you can get it anywhere. And of course, cocoa, as earlier indicated, you get the best and the finest of cocoa in Ghana. Yeah. So about sports, we are almost everywhere. This is the Ghana Black Stars. But recently we heard about the Turkey earthquake, and unfortunately we lost this gentleman. He's called Christian Achu. It's unfortunate, but he played many key roles in all our international games. So this is the current Black Stars, and this is an Arsenal player, right? Partey. Yeah, so they most of them are playing in international league, and there is something unique about these two. They are brothers, and they are sons of one of our legendary players, Abedi Pele Ayew. So that is the father. So the father producing football children. That's very nice. Yeah, I wish I have something like that. So this is Michael Essien, Asamoah Stephen Appiah, Sule Muntari, and of course, this boy, he's very stubborn, Balotelli. Yes, he's Ghanaian born, but Italian raised. And there is something unique about all of them. That is the sense of patriotism. They are all passionate. If you look at their style of football, each one of them is very passionate about what they do, because it's the spirit of Ghanaians. We are always passionate about our country. And of course, for boxing, you can't rule out Azuma. He's called a professor in boxing in our country. And we have Ikote, we have DK Poison, we have Dogbe. So every generation generates its own set of world titles. Yes. World title boxers. And when it comes to music, these are legendary people. In terms of music, Osibisa, they were worldwide known. And they played many places in our culture. And we have diversified. So we have high life, we have Boga high life, we have hip life, and we have also cultural music. So our music is diversified. Yes, and in terms of culture, we have so many festivals. So this is, I will start from here. This is Abuache Festival. So it's normally at the coastal belt where they catch the antelope. There is a symbol for the antelope because most of our indigenes went through hunger. So as a sense of celebrating what the ancestors have done for us, we try to also remember by making sure that every single time that it's up, we catch the antelope to signify our victory over the hunger. So this is also depot rites. It's normally found in the southern side where girls of puberty age are ushered into their puberty age. And of course, the cultural group also aspect of Akweside. There are several festivals, not only Akweside, just to also show our respect for royalty and leadership. And this is Cape Coast Castle. This is where almost all the slave trade took place. Almost. So these were where the slaves were kept before they were sent out of our country, Ghana. Yes. So when you go here, you find everything about slave trade over here. And we have the Oti Falls, the Ebri Botanical Gardens. So you have this beautiful stretch with all these giant trees. Yeah, and these are also very beautiful resorts that are around. You can visit Treasure Island if you get to Ghana. And this is very significant also. We call it the Adome Bridge. It's on the Lake Volta. Yeah. So I think it's one of the largest man-made lake. Yes. Okay.
Top 10 Most Beautiful Cities in Ghana. Hello, the Explorers. Welcome to another informative video presented to you by the Explorer, and thanks for watching. In this video, we shall count down the top 10 most beautiful cities in Ghana. Ghana, officially the Republic of Ghana, is a country along the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean, in the sub-region of West Africa. Considered to be one of Africa's true success stories, this country is enjoying a stable democracy and incredible development, and Ghana is proof that amazing things come in small packages. In 2020, the Globalization and World Cities Research Network think tank designated Accra as a Gamma-level global city, indicating a growing level of international influence and connectedness. Ghana is packed with beauty of varying texture, from beautiful hinterland, sunny beaches, rich culture, lively cities, welcoming locals, tons of wildlife, and easy access to all parts of the country. So if you're the one who enjoys a colorful culture displayed in varying African fabric prints, mixed with natural factors of Africa's true essence, then pack up and join us as we cruise through the most beautiful cities in Ghana. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Number 10. Koforidua. Koforidua, popularly known as Kidua or Kof City, is a city and the capital of Eastern Region in southern Ghana. Founded in 1875 by migrants from Ashanti. It is also called New Dwaben, and this amalgamation of two municipalities, New Dwaben North and South, has a blend of colonial and modern architecture. The recent construction of the four-lane highway road linking the Koforidua Technical University and Koforidua to Oyoko brings commerce to the city. Koforidua's predominant tourism attractions include such natural features as Obo Tabri Mountain, which is considered sacred. Nearby is Akosombo Dam, which holds Lake Volta, the world's largest man-made lake. Waterfalls in the area such as Aka Falls and Boti Falls and the Umbrella Rock also attract tourists to the eastern region all year round. Number 9. Teshi. Teshi is a coastal town in Ledzokuku Municipal District, a district in the Greater Accra region of southeastern Ghana. Teshi is one of the independent towns of the Ga State, known for celebrating the Homowo Festival every August. The city, which is believed to be more than 300 years, is rich in diversity as a result of the country's current democracy and development program. Teshi stretches from the Peshi Lagoon to Teshi Nungwa Estates from east to west on the Teshi Road. Teshi has grown enormously to become one of the biggest towns in Ghana. The Labadi Beach, or more popularly known as La Pleasure Beach, is near Teshi, and it is the busiest beach on Ghana's coast. It is one of the Greater Accra region's few beaches and is maintained by the local hotels. Number 8. Sunyani. Sunyani is a city and the capital of the Bono region and the Sunyani Municipal of Ghana. The city has a belt tourism industry based on the natural environment surrounding the city, given the cultural intensity found here, the naturally beautiful environment, and its people. Among the city's attractions is the Cocoa House, a high-rise that dominates the Sunyani skyline. The building houses the headquarters of several Bono regional companies and numerous boutiques. Other buildings of interest in Sunyani include Christ the King Cathedral, Queen of Peace Building, and the Knights of St. John House. In addition, the Kintampo Waterfalls and Boabeng Monkey Sanctuary in Fiema are a short distance outside the city. Number 7. Obuasi. Well, if you're truly looking to explore the essence of Ghana, the city by whom Ghana was named Gold Coast is a good place to go. Obuasi is a mining community and town in the southern part of Obuasi Municipal of the Ashanti region of Ghana. Obuasi Gold Bar Mining Community has delicate mosaic from the Ashanti people culture of Ashanti and the semi-island exclave Ashantiland. Obuasi wears a ring of hills as its adornment, and Obuasi sits quietly albeit industriously on the soil that beds the top 9 single richest bullion gold bar gold mine on earth, the Obuasi Gold Mine. Gold Coast region was named after the vast amount of bullion gold bars found in Obuasi and Ashanti. Tourists can visit the town's mine by arranging with the Public Relations Directorate of Ashanti Goldfields Corporation. And if gold doesn't cut it for you, the city is also a gold mine of natural beauty, so go exploring. Number 6. Cape Coast. Cape Coast is a city fishing port and the capital of Cape Coast Metropolitan District and the central region of South Ghana. One of the country's most historic cities, it is the location of Cape Coast Castle, a World Heritage Site with the Gulf of Guinea situated to its south. The older traditional names of the city are Ogua and Kotukuraba, meaning River of Crabs or Village of Crabs. The city is home to 32 festivals, and the crab is the city's mascot, and a statue of one stands in the city center. Other attractions include a series of Asafo shrines, Cape Coast Center for National Culture, the Ogua Fetua Fai Festival, and since 1992, the Bienal Panafest Theatre Festival. The city is located 30 kilometers south of Kakum National Park, one of the most diverse and best preserved national parks in West Africa. It is believed that the US's former First Lady Michelle Obama considers Cape Coast as her ancestral home, and on 11 July 2009, she took the rest of her first family to tour Cape Coast Castle as part of her husband's trip to Cape Coast. Number 5. Ashaiman. Ashaiman is a large town in Greater Accra region of South Ghana and is the capital of Ashaiman Municipal District, a district in Greater Accra region. During the economic expansion of towns and villages, because of the preparation towards independence in the 19th century, most traders made their rest stop very popular, and Ashai village was popular too. As traders always talked about their hospitality, they enjoyed the Ashai village. Some even called it Ashai, man's village, hence. The name Ashaiman was formed from Ashai, man's village, and became popular to date. Besides the genuine hospitality of the people, the city is home to numerous green areas punctuated with both old and contemporary structures, which gives it the essence it possesses. Number 4. Sekondi Takoradi. Sekondi Takoradi is a city comprising the twin cities of Sekondi and Takoradi, capital of Sekondi Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly in the western region of Ghana. Sekondi Takoradi is the region's largest city and an industrial and commercial center. Besides the timber, cocoa processing, plywood, shipbuilding, harbor and railway repair, and recently sweet crude oil and crude oil business flourishing in the city, the countrymen are basically fishers. Sekondi Takoradi has plenty of beaches, some found to the west of Takoradi, with small resorts such as Fanta's Folly, the Hideout, the Green Turtle Lodge with larger ones such as Busua Beach, Blue Moon Lodge and Axim Beach Resort, and also amazing places to eat such as Paragon Bar and Grill. It also has the annual Street Carnival, which is popular with tourists. There is also the village of Nzulezu, which is a popular tourist site in the western region. Number 3. Tamale. Tamale, officially called Tamale Metropolitan Area, is the fastest growing city in West Africa and the capital city of the northern region of Ghana. The city is a current hotspot for investment in the West African sub-region because it is stable, peaceful, and presents limitless opportunities for potential investors. The people of the city are known for their unique hospitality and friendliness. The mostly Muslim city has developed and transformed significantly in the last few years as various companies rush to open branches in Tamale. Tamale grew from a conglomeration of towns where one could find architectural blend of traditional mud houses and more modern buildings. Tamale's new and modern facilities include the newly constructed Tamale Stadium, now Aliyu Muhammad Sports Stadium, replacing the town's former principal football pitch, Kaladan Park, with a world-class venue. Upon arriving in the city, one will be quick to notice that the roads of the city are occupied with motorcycles, with mapukas being the most patronized, which blends well to enhance the city's appeal. Number 2. Kumasi. Once the capital of the powerful Ashanti Kingdom, Kumasi is the second largest city in Ghana and one still heavily submerged with Ashanti traditions. The main attraction here is the Kejetia Market, a place where you can get lost for days. In fact, sometimes the entire city can feel like one big market. Visit the Mania Palace and learn about traditional African democracy. While you're there, don't forget to check out the National Cultural Center and sit on a dance or drumming class. Kumasi is the traditional market city surrounded by the beautiful species of flowers and plants, earning the town its nickname the Garden City. The pretty streets are lined with traditional tourist spots, with many inns, gardens, and parks to discover. Wander along the lake, visit the bustling open-air Kejetia Market, and admire the Royal Ashanti attractions. Number 1. Accra. At just over 2 million inhabitants, Accra is the largest city in Ghana. This capital city is full of character and radiates friendliness. Whether you're there as a solo traveler or with a family, on your big annual holiday or there for business, Accra has something to make you feel comfortable and relaxed. What tourists really love are the many beaches surrounding the city, particularly the Labadi Beach. You can also visit the National Theatre, International Trade Fair, the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial, Independence Square, and W.E.B. Du Bois Center. At every turn you'll find markets, incredible food, wonderful music, and lots of colors to hold your gaze. This modern city has bustling markets, along with heritage buildings of the colonial times, and is the first stop of most foreign visitors on their first trip to Africa. There you have it, explorers. Those were the top 10 most beautiful cities in Ghana.
Okay, so basically, we would like to say Medase, Oyuwaladon. Thank you very much.